Man beat man is back.
Oh, Jay, boys, oh my gosh, the ring got messed up.
This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have delivered. You know what I'm saying? That's true. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, look at that, my God.
This is your boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash the True and Fun Alley. And I'm here with another Fortnite gameplay for you guys. And now the time has arrived. We are looking back at my 10 questions and answers for E3. And we're going to see if I got my answers correct. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. So, if you recall, I came out with this video, my 10 questions and answers for E3, about 2 weeks ago, actually. And as we all know, E3 was last week. So now with all that out the way, it's now time to see how my answers look once E3 was in the books. So here we go. Let's start off with the first question. The first question is this. PlayStation 5, is it finally time? And I said no. The word is that we won't see that for another 1 to 3 years. Not to mention that Sony will do its own conference that is not in June. Plus, with the PS4 Pro released a year or two ago, it's too early for a PS5. As expected, no word on PS5, on a PS5 rather. However, a new Xbox system was mentioned during Microsoft's press conference, but just briefly. Despite this, I thought we'd get a new Xbox system, not Xbox One system, a new Xbox system rather, but I thought we'd get a new Xbox system for another 2 to 3 years. Question 2. Of all the games confirmed so far, which game or games will be the biggest? And I said a little bit of favoritism, but Kingdom Hearts 3 takes the top spot here. It'll be playable there as well. The Last of Us Part 2 could give Kingdom Hearts 3 a bit of a challenge. Super Smash Bros. Is on the list as people are apparently getting what they wanted for a while now. Smash on the Switch. Now, if this is a port, then this will not beat out Kingdom Hearts 3 or Last of Us 2. If this is a brand new game, then The Last of Us 2 is definitely out. Anthem is a sleeper for this title. It depends on how EA, and maybe Microsoft as well, presents this game. The Division 2 and Spider-Man are underdogs. Spider-Man looks amazing, but not much is going on there. The Division 2 is interesting because the first game was good at the start, but it soon died out. Now, I got this right. Kingdom Hearts 3 stole the show with 3 trailers and 3 different press conferences. But it was close. Surprises from Capcom in the form of Devil May Cry 5 and Resident Evil 2 made it close. The Last of Us Part 2 looks really good and graphic and bloody as heck. However, Smash is a brand new game, not a port, and the info that went with it is really sick. The Division 2 and Spider-Man were good, but not good enough, and Anthem didn't stand a chance. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 stole the show here. Question 3. Which game or games that are not confirmed will be the biggest? And I said Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee takes the top spot for me. That was announced this past Tuesday, aka 2 weeks ago, and it blew up Twitter. Another one is Metroid Prime 4 as a Metro game on the Switch is also something people want. Final Fantasy VII Remake is also in contention as no word was shared. Was shared on this game for a while. Probably because of Kingdom Hearts 3. Finally, Red Dead Redemption 2 is on the list. This is Rockstar that we're talking about here, so this is also in contention. Finally, a new Assassin's Creed Odyssey game. The last one was really good, even though I got it and never played it, let alone opened it. I don't think I opened that cartridge yet. So, this one could be good. Well, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee was shown, and more info on that Pokeball that goes with this game was shared. Unfortunately, there was no Metroid Prime 4, Final Fantasy VII Remake, or Red Dead Redemption 2. However, we did get the Assassin's Creed game. However, the Pokemon games took the top spot as I predicted. But Bethesda did something I thought they would not do this year. That I thought they would have done 2 years straight, but they haven't done it until this year when I said they wasn't going to do it. So that I won't spoil it here. I'll explain what it was later. So that game that Bethesda announced won that title, won this category. So that game was not confirmed, but it is the biggest at E3. And y'all know what that game is if y'all was aware or y'all was active during E3 week. Question 4. What will be the king of the shooters based on E3? And I said right now, Fortnite. The knockoff of PlayerUnknown's Battleground, aka PUBG, is king. And I'm talking about Fortnite here, which is the knockoff of PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It took over the crown for Overwatch. Because of the success of PUBG and PUBG, my bad. Not PUBG, PUBG. And mostly Fortnite, Black Ops 4 and I think Battlefield 5 will now have Battle Royale mode. And actually Battlefield 5 will indeed have it. They said so. This would not work for Battlefield 5 due to how its ban face is, in my opinion. It may work for Call of Duty though. Therefore, Fortnite must do something at E3. We all know that Fortnite will be at E3. We just don't know what they'll be doing. Overwatch have completely fell off. So if an Overwatch 2 is announced, that would put it back in the running. This is somewhat of an interesting question. Fortnite is now on the Switch, and that basically it. That's basically all we got in regards to Fortnite. PUBG was shown during Microsoft's press conference. We also saw Battlefield 5, but it didn't impress. Battlefield 4 was not shown, and that surprised me. A few of the games took shots at Call of Duty as well, but nothing here and no new Overwatch, like Overwatch 2, convinced me that Fortnite will lose the crown. So, status quo. Question number 5. Will EA give us a reason why NBA Live will take the basketball crown for NBA 2K? And I said, I hope so, and I think they will. A lot of people, based on what I saw, complained about NBA 2K18. That game was so bad that I'm hesitating on getting NBA 2K19 day one. But it won't be easy as that for EA. They need to do a few more things before more people can take NBA Live more seriously. Well, with NBA 2K now showing at E3 once again, they normally show off NBA 2K, the newest NBA 2K games at this video game convention in Germany. I forgot what it's called. And that normally takes place either August or September, one of the two. But either way, no NBA 2K at E3. EA should have took advantage, but they gave us a glimpse of what could be competition for NBA 2K19. However, it is not set in stone. So, EA gave us a little reason why Live would take the crown from 2K, but not much. So, we have to see more in the upcoming weeks. Question number 6. What will Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo do? Well, let me tell you guys what I said 2 weeks ago. Starting off with Nintendo. Nintendo barely won last year, so let's start with them. Because of the leaks, here's what's expected so far. Fortnite, Overcooked 2, Paladins, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Starlink Battle for Atlas, Mario Tennis Ace, and FIFA 19. Fortnite and Dragon Ball Fighters are huge for the Switch, especially Fortnite if cross-play exists. Mario Tennis Ace is something no one should sleep on. The other games are bland. Also, a Star Fox racing game is bland as well. Also, the recently announced Pokemon games, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee, could appear at E3. Also, a Pokemon RPG game is expected to come to the Switch next year, so an announcement here would make sense. More on that Metroid Prime 4 and Smash as well. And they may show the N64 Classic. Hopefully something Punch-Out related. So we're going to stop there and let's talk about what Nintendo actually did. So Fortnite, yep. Overcooked 2 rather, Paladins, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Starlink Battle for Atlas, Mario Tennis, and Tennis Ace rather than FIFA 19. Yep. However, not a lot of info or attention on Dragon Ball Fighters, Mario Tennis Ace, or Fortnite, which is a terrible mistake. The 2 Let's Go games were shown, but no Pokemon 2019 game, no Metroid Prime 4, no Punch-Out of any kind, or not even a Nintendo 64 Classic. And I kind of expected that last part. Obviously, we got Smash in a big way. Alright, let's move on to Microsoft. Here's what I said 2 weeks ago in regards to Microsoft. I'm not expecting much from them. Rage 2 and Forza 5 were already leaked, so expect that. Crackdown 3 is expected. Probably a Halo 6, something from Platinum Games, and a Perfect Dark game from Rare. Expect a showing of Anthem, Just Cause 4, Battlefield 5, and a Below game. And there's Gears of War 5 and possibly a Sunset Overdrive 2. Well, Microsoft, like last year, gave us a crap ton of games. Let's cover what I expected. Rage 2. No, but did that one actually. Forza 5. Well, it's actually Forza Horizon 4, but if you're not really into racing games like that, then same difference, I guess. Well, at least I got Crackdown 3 correct, I got Anthem correct, I got Just Cause 4 correct, Battlefield 5 correct, and even Gears of War 5 correct. I also got Halo 6 correct, but, well, they calling it Halo Infinite. But no Below game, no Sunset Overdrive 2, no Perfect Dark anything, but we did get Battletoads and nothing from Platinum Games. However, surprises in the form of a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer, Cyberpunk 2077, Jump Force, a new Cuphead, and especially Devil May Cry 5. And don't sleep on Assassins, and especially Tunic. Alright, now let me tell you guys what I said about Sony 2 weeks ago. Expect the usual. Spider-Man, Death Stranding with gameplay, The Last of Us Part 2 with the release date, and Ghost of Tsushima. Expect another remaster of a classic game. We've seen it before with Final Fantasy VII, Crash Bandicoot, and Shadow of Colossus. I'm expecting a Siphon Filter remaster, but it could be Ico, The Getaway, Ape Escape, or something else. But expect a remastered version of a classic PlayStation game here. Expect Call of Duty Black Ops 4 to be shown here, along with Dreams, The Division 2, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, Days Gone, and Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Also Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, so the usual occurred. Spider-Man, Death Stranding with gameplay, The Last of Us Part 2, but no release date, and Ghost of Tsushima rather. We didn't get a remaster of a classic game, but we did get Resident Evil 2, a huge surprise. Now let me reiterate what I said 2 weeks ago. Expect Call of Duty to be shown here, along with Dreams, The Division 2, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, Days Gone, and Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Also Red Dead Redemption 2. None of those happened, except for Days Gone, but it was so quick and it occurred during an intermission. Why is there intermission in between a conference? That made no sense. Not conferences, but the same conference. Now, going back to, what else did I say? I said, The Division 2. So, it wasn't shown by Sony, but it was shown by Microsoft. So, that really hurts Sony right there as well. Now, they did show Neo 2 and their biggest game, Kingdom Hearts 3. And this is obviously a different trailer from Square Enix and Microsoft. So, but here's the difference. They also showed off their PS4 limited edition Kingdom Hearts 3 system and the all-in-one package, only for PlayStation 4. So what I mean by that is this. We talking every single Kingdom Hearts game. So Kingdom Hearts 1.5 with about like 2 games and a trailer for another game in it. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 with 2 other games and another trailer based on another game. Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which is, if memory serves correctly, I think that's 2 games in that one. And maybe one more trailer if I recall. And finally, Kingdom Hearts 3. All those games in one. And that's only on the PlayStation 4. So there you go with that. Question number 7. What to expect from the other 4? Well, let's break it down company at a time. We're going to start off with Ubisoft. Here's what I said about them 2 weeks ago. Ubisoft won last year. Barely. So I'm starting with them. Rainbow Six Siege may get esports recognition. Skull and Bones may be shown, along with The Crew 2. I still don't know why that exists. The Division 2, Splinter Cell, Beyond Good and Evil 2, and maybe Watch Dogs 3? Expect another Just Dance game as well, sigh. Well, let's take a look at this, shall we? Rainbow Six Siege did get some recognition, but not the one I was expecting, and it was terrible. Skulls and Bones was shown, along with The Crew 2, The Division 2, Beyond Good and Evil 2, and another Just Dance game. There was no Splinter Cell or Watch Dogs 3. We did get Starlink Battle for Atlantis, which was big, mostly on the Switch because of the whole Star Fox being a part of the game, but only on the Switch version. The Donkey Kong DLC from Mario & Rabbids was good, and of course, the new Assassin's Creed Odyssey was good as well. Now let's move on to Bethesda, shall we? Bethesda came in second place last year. And let's see, I said that they were going to announce, they announced Fallout 76 a few days ago. And why not say that for E3? That makes no sense to me. So expect more of that here. Rage 2, another Elder Scrolls, Legends, and online expansion. DLC for Prey, Wolfenstein 2, and Order Evil Within. Also, Wolfenstein 2 could come to the Switch as well. Now, for a number of years, I wrongfully predicted that Elder Scrolls 6 is coming. But I've not seen it this year, as I read that it's still a long ways away. We could see Doom 2 as well, though. But that's y'all really pissed me off here. Because, yeah. First of all, they did a lot with Fallout 76, saying that it will mostly be online. And they also talked about all the features for that game. We also got Rage 2, Elder Scrolls Legends, which is coming to the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One. I think that's, originally that's a PC game. Moving on. Also, we got 2 more DLCs for Elder Scrolls Online, DLC for Prey and Wolfenstein 2. And of course, Nintendo also announced that it is coming to the Switch. We also got a Doom 2 in the form of Doom Eternal. And again, Bethesda pissed me off because the one year I said they was not going to do it, they did it. They announced the biggest game that was not confirmed at E3. Elder Scrolls 6. They announced it. And I'm like, are you serious? All right, let's move on to EA. Here's what I said about EA 2 weeks ago. EA could have an interesting show. They will show Battlefield 5 again. I mean, they released it before E3. I don't know why they did that. They will show Anthem in the Sims 4 season, since it'll be released this month and probably out now, by the way. Expect the usual sports games, Madden, FIFA, NHL, and NBA. But NBA Live will be interesting, as NBA 2K is going downhill pretty quickly due to how awful NBA 2K18 was. Another Star Wars game that is not Battlefront related. More on A Way Out due to how fun it looks. And how about Dragon Age 4, Skate 4, a new Burnout or Dead Space reboot, or better yet, Titanfall 3? Well, EA did indeed show Battlefield 5, Anthem, and the usual sports games, but nothing special. No expansions for A Way Out, no The Sims 4 seasons. Another Star Wars games were mentioned, but it was literally mentioned. Like, they talked about it. That's it. They did show new content for Battlefront 2, rather. But no Dragon Age 4, Skate 4, a new Burnout, Dead Space reboot, or Titanfall 3. None of that happened. Now, let me remind you of what I said about Square Enix 2 weeks ago. They had the worst showing last year amongst these 4, but they could bounce back big this year. The biggest game is Kingdom Hearts 3. With their concert starting in LA again, and word from them is that a release date is expected early this month. Why not save that announcement for E3, unless they announced it at the concert, which is something that they did. They have to show that Final Fantasy VII Remake. Life is Strange 2 could be coming with something dealing with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Just Cause 4, that Avengers game that was announced last year. A new Deus Ex, something Dragon Quest related. The World Ends With You Final Remix, and hear me out on these. New Thief, new Sleeping Dogs, a new Legacy of Kain, and Nier 3. Well, Square Enix with the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers all over the place, including their own conference, so that was a start. But there was no Final Fantasy VII Remake. There was no Life is Strange 2, although we did get somewhat of a spinoff. There was no Avengers game, no new Deus Ex, no Thief, no Sleeping Dogs, no new Legacy of Kain, how you been want to pronounce it, and no Nier 3, but Nier Automata Become a God's Edition will be on the Xbox One, and I believe the PlayStation 4 as well. I'm not 100% sure of that. We did get Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Dragon Quest 11, and Just Cause 4. Now, question number 8. What game or games will make me puke and start a riot if announced? Alright, and I said that they cannot mess this up. They have to show fighting games. Smash, Street Fighter 5, something. Also, Square Enix cannot have a crappy story like they did last year. Well, we got at least 2. Smash and Jump Force. Both of them are huge. And no, I wouldn't actually say Square Enix did not have a crappy showing. It wasn't the best one, but they didn't have a crappy showing either. And also on the side, we also got Dead or Alive 6 and Soul Calibur. So that's interesting. Alright, question number 9. Which video game company outside of those that make systems will have the best showing? And here's what I said 2 weeks ago. Not Ubisoft. Based on my predictions for them, even without Elder Scrolls 6, Bethesda could still win. EA is in the running with the number of games that they could surprise us with, but Square Enix is once again the biggest favorites here. They must show off Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy VII Remix, Remake. In one of those games, I lastly listed my prediction for them to win. I'm just going with Square Enix. Okay. Ubisoft had no shot. No surprises, nothing edgy, and some potential, but that's it. Bethesda started slow but finished strong with Elder Scrolls games like Blades and 6, Fallout games with 76 and Shelter, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. EA finished last this year as they played it safe, not showing a new major game or sequel aside from what was expected, which is never good. And Square Enix didn't show off a lot of games needed as Kingdom Hearts 3 saved their show. Therefore, Bethesda won it. They got it, as I got this one wrong. And now the last question. Nintendo, back-to-back champs over Sony and Microsoft? And here's what I said. Microsoft have no shot here. That's funny. Unless they do something extremely and positively unexpected. If Sony showed Kingdom Hearts 3 and or Final Fantasy 7 Remake, they would win. Again, But it's been years since they did that, so they are not doing it. Nintendo got a lot of firepower that is expected, and even more in their back pocket. I'm going with Nintendo again. So what I said 2 weeks ago about that question was completely off. This was 100% incorrect. Wow. So again, I said, and I quote again, I'm quoting myself here. If Sony showed Kingdom Hearts 3 and or Final Fantasy 7 Remake, they will win. Well, Sony did show Kingdom Hearts 3, but so did Microsoft. Well, so much for that. But wait a minute, Sony did show Resident Evil 2. That surprised everybody. But Microsoft showed Devil's May Cry 5. That's a good counter. And both of them are from Capcom. So basically, Sony's out. They done. Now, what about Nintendo? Well, they showed some fire in the form of Smash, Super Mario Party, and some of Fortnite and Starlink, and of course the Pokemon games, but not the 2019 Pokemon game on the Switch. Meanwhile, Microsoft showed Gears of War 5, Halo Infinite, Cyberpunk 2077, Battletoads, Tunics, new Cuphead Sessions, Crackdown 3, and Nier Automata. Nintendo needed Punch-Out, Metroid Prime 4, and or that Pokemon RPG game for 2019 to win. I got this one wrong as Microsoft finally takes the crown here, which is surprising. So, with that said, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, the new Jay Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.